afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can we do a squad update, please? And who's available?
I think
Badiashile came after me.
Badiashile, we need to assess him. Still, we need to wait for the scan. And then I think no? Maybe Levi, Colwill, we need to wait until Sunday to see if it's possible to be available. And News Chaloa is doing well, he's training with the team. Yes, and after, I don't know, nothing to update at the moment.
How big a moment did the other night feel to the development of this side? And I know we have been here before, and I've asked this question before about moving on and getting momentum. Does it feel different this time?
I think the difference is that the amount of, the noise that was big than before. And the difference, I think the performance was really good. And I think we really feel good because I think we realized that we need to compete in different way. I think the way that we compete the Aston Villa game was in the way that we need to approach the games, in the game that we need to, feel that we can perform in this way. And I think it was good opportunity and good game for now, to try to be consistent in the next game.
Talking of consistency, it's been difficult because of the number of injuries. But in your mind, are you closer now to your starting 11? And how much was that?
No, I think it's difficult to see or to say that is the starting 11 that was in my mind. I think with all the circumstances that we are, we have, in the from the beginning, I think it's difficult, to say that is the starting 11, the closer starting 11 that was in my mind. But I think the important thing is the level of the player that they are showing. That little by little we are recovering player that need to, need time to reach the level that we expect from them. I think in the way that we are training, in the way that today player behave, and with the attitude that we are showing, I think we are improving. Yes, and now it's about to win next game and get the feelings, that we build from Aston Villa.
Just finally for me, blue cards. What are your thoughts?
Difficult to express how I feel about the blue card. I think it's difficult to explain. At the moment, we don't have too much information about that. I don't know. I think that is going to create more debate. It's going to be more complicated to the referees, to the players, to the fans. I think is at the moment which is my feeling now is it's not a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Give one opportunity, to see how work. And after to have better opinion, to better idea about how work this and how they want to apply, during the game. But for me, my first feeling is so complicated, to add another color, another, card to the game because it's too many question mark.
Thank you. Sir.
Hi Mauricio.
Hi.
Do you feel like the Villa Park performance has to be the new standard now for Chelsea going forward? Does that set the standard until the end of the season?
Yes, I think before we had some good performance, and after we were not consistent enough. But maybe can be or could be the starting point for us to start to be consistent and to show, more often this type of performance.
Does anything make you think right now that it's actually going to happen this time? You're going to get two back-to-back good performances?
Always we believe that is the momentum and is the time, to be consistent. Yes, I think so. That is, I think too many signals from the players and from the team that could be like this. Hope because it's going to be a very good thing for us. I think the players deserve, because they are working really hard from the beginning of the season. Yes, this type of game I think show that our capacity, our talent, that we have a very good squad, and only we need to put all together and to behave in the way that we behave, approach the game in the way that we approach. It's too many good things that we need to keep now for the future.
How important was it for Enzo Fernandez and Conor Gallagher to score in that game? Do you feel like it's going to change things for them going forward in terms of confidence?
It's only was a matter of time. I think Conor and Enzo, they are so good and really good player. They work a lot, and yes, always commitment with the team and with the club. Yes, great for Conor, great for Enzo also. I think so happy because they deserve to feel in this way. They deserve to feel happy, enjoy playing football. They work. These two guys, they work so high, to try to perform, and I'm so pleased with the performance from them.
Just finally from me, Crystal Palace, Eze and Elise probably won't be involved. Roy Hodgson under a lot of pressure. Crystal Palace are going through difficult times. How do you approach this game looking at that?
I think nothing to say about Roy. Roy is my friend. I admire him. He's an unbelievable coach, and I think he's working really well. And of course, always the pressure now in this football, that always when you lose 1 or 2 games, in a row, always arrive the pressure. But no doubt that he is going to, to be successful with Palace. Hope after our game, but it's going to be difficult, the game, because also for us we have some always player always dealing with injury. Of course, that you say 2 names that are very good players, but I think they have a squad that can deal with this situation.
Thank you, Mauricio.
You're welcome.
Barman and then Simon.
Hi, Poch. Can I please ask you about Roméo Lavia? I mean, his explanation, we haven't heard anything about him. Will he be back before the League Cup final?
No. Still, is not training with the team. Still is recovering, but no, impossible.
And
What do you want to know about him?
I mean,
No, it's because what
his fitness situation. I mean,
fitness situation is still no on the pitch.
And just on the game against Villa, just secondly, Nicolas Jackson played off on the left. Has he got the potential to actually be better playing?
The starting point, yes, the starting place, yes, was started in from the left, but football is dynamic, and he after move, from there was yes, I think he's a player that can play in that place and in this position. So happy because have the characteristic. He always play better when he's faced to the goal rather to back to the goal, and I think he's more comfortable. The pace, the speed, the capacity to arrive from the second line. He showed in the goal that he scored that how he arrived, from the second line and can score. Now so happy because the commitment is amazing also. After to arrive from the African Cup, I think. Cup Nation, I think it's important for him to recover and fill the net, and yes, was really good. So happy, very pleased with his performance.
Last question in this section, Simon.
Hey Richard, what's exactly wrong with Benoît? Like, what did he do on Wednesday night?
Jesus?
He felt the groin.
Groin? Yes, I hope that it's not a big issue. We need to assess now after, I think this afternoon we will know better his situation.
And just sort of aside, back to the blue cards. How many blue cards do you think you would have got in your career?
I don't know because I don't know the intention to add this blue card, on football. But look, For sure, a lot.
Is it, but in a serious note, is it one of those ideas that might be good in theory, but in practice might be difficult? We've seen with VAR, it comes down to different referees.
Sorry, the camera are off or no?
Still on.
It's still on? Okay,
Still
okay.
on.
No, because if not, I go in different way. I need to be caution in my answer.
Okay.
Sorry, you can repeat, please.
I basically said, is it a bit like VAR, where it's a good idea in theory, but it comes down to referees' interpretation? And
Yeah, now yes, it's going to be more complicated because I think the interpretation of the referee when you are going to apply the yellow or the red or is blue, it's going to be so difficult. Only quick, question is what happened with the goalkeeper. You play without goalkeeper during 10 minutes, or you can change, or a player that need to put the share of the goalkeeper. It's too many questions that we don't know, and I think we'll see. And after, with the camera is off, I will continue with my answer.
Great, good time then.